Hey you guys, welcome back to Mean Muggin' Monday. I'm Funky Like Feathers, and today we're going to be talking about how you can get the most out of your life. This is my coffee mug today. It says coffee first, then hustlin'. I got it at Charming Charlie's, so I will make sure to put a link down in the description box below in case you want to get one of your own. Life has just been pretty stressful this past week, just a culmination of a bunch of different things, so I figured that I would go back to my Wordsworth planner and work on a little bit of a vision board. So inside of the planner, there is a page opening specifically for a vision board, and there's another one called the Goals Mind Map. And that's what I'm going to be working on today. So you guys can kind of see how I put mine together. Supplies that you're going to need are some pictures. You can either print them out off of the internet or you can pull some out of a magazine. You can get old pictures, whatever you want, and then you're going to need some scissors and some glue, and then I will probably color around with some markers later. So these are the pictures that I went ahead and printed out this morning. I've got a couple pictures of the forest from up in Wyoming, and then I've got Justin's peanut butter cups, let that shit go, sweater weather, relax, and a picture of a cup of coffee and a book and a blanket. So these are some of the things I'm going to be working with today. Let's get started. So exactly what is the purpose of a vision board? I mean, honestly, is it just like a little random thing that people put together? And why on earth do they put it together? Why are some people super gung-ho and like, go team vision board? I think that part of it has to do with the importance and the power of like setting your intentions for things, of just kind of realizing that you can create your own reality. And I think a lot of times we all forget that. And then we get caught up in life in general and end up just kind of getting thrown around and frustrated and upset because things aren't going the way that we wanted them to, when, you know, we just kind of took too much time off of actually intentionally putting together our day. And I know that that's kind of part of the reason that I plan so much, is because I want to set my intentions for my goals that day. But at the same time, we all get off kilter at times. And so it's kind of important to put all that back together and remember that we really can figure out our day and that you don't have to let the day run you. So vision boards, and there's different kinds of vision boards. We should also kind of talk about that. So I already have one vision board put together in this planner, and it's more goal oriented, and it has pictures of things that I want to accomplish and, you know, things that I want to focus on as far as what I want to be productive in. But there are other kinds of vision boards too. So there's different categories pretty much, and there's primarily two different categories when I think of vision boards. There's a goals vision board, and that can be for your health, your professional life, your personal life, or your hobbies. And then an inspirational vision board, which is what this one is, and it's more about ideas and different things that just kind of inspire you. So, and you know, if you're really into sports, I think that one would be kind of an inspiration vision board as well. But this one is pretty much to remind me to chill the F out, because I get so stressed out so easily. And I know I'm not the only one out there, but it's frustrating not only for me. I know that it kind of takes the whole household for a loop, because when mom is off, everything else seems to be off too. I know, am I not alone in that? Let me know. And if you have a vision board, or if you have ever thought about making a vision board, hit that like button so that I know I am not alone here. If you have never created a vision board, are you likely to create one? What do you think you would put on it? What do you think you would focus on? So I've got all of my pictures printed out, and now I'm going to kind of arrange them because they all need to fit. Okay, so the reason I printed this out, this is me holding a Justin's peanut butter cup, is because I literally like attracted this in my life. And if you have never heard of the law of attraction, you need to look it up. It is pretty much part of the reason we make vision boards. It is the importance of like visualizing your reality, because that's how things become a reality, is that you visualize it. And I had literally been wanting one of these peanut butter cups for like a week. And then it was Teacher Appreciation Week, and I was teaching my Kid Authors Attack class at the library, and one of the set of siblings brought me a Justin's peanut butter cups because they know that I'm vegan, and this was amazing. It totally made my day. They didn't even make it home because I was so wanting the peanut butter cups. So that is what that is about. But yeah, so, and this is just one of my favorite things to do. Sit down, read a book, and have a cup of coffee. And I love the fall. I love sweater weather, as they call it. So you can see in the picture, she has like an oversized sweater on. She's got coffee that she's drank, a nice book, good blanket. So that's why I've got this one. It's very calming and relaxing to me. And then this picture is from in Yellowstone Park in Wyoming, which was absolutely amazing. It was so gorgeous. And Yellowstone is a place that I have wanted to go for literally decades. I have had that on my bucket list for a very long time. I have a degree in environmental studies, so this was one of the parks that I always wanted to visit. It is amazing as far as the ecosystem and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I just really was inspired there. And then this is a picture of aspen trees, also from Wyoming. And I actually have a notebook with these exact trees on the cover from Erin Condren. Let me see if I can grab that real quick. Hold on. So see, here's my notebook with the aspen trees on it. And I love those trees. They're beautiful, and I'd always wanted to see them in real life, and you have to go north to see those. These are not down in Texas that I know of. So you have to go north to see those. And it was up in a state I've never been to, so it was just gorgeous up there. The weather was beautiful. I really, really lucked out as far as that goes. So, how do I want to situate this? Oh, see, there we go. That'll work. Okay, let's do that. So this is how it'll look. Okay, and then I can put other pictures in those little three corners. Perfect. That's beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna work on it now. So part of the whole thing of visualization is to make your ideas an actual reality. And Dr. Wayne Dyer has talked about the power of intention. He has an entire book about it. And then also several years ago, and I tell everybody about this book, several years ago there was this book on Oprah's reading list, of course, and it was called The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. And if you have not read this book, I highly suggest it. Now, it's not only a book, there's also the audiobook, obviously, and the audiobook has, because she did interviews with several people, and the audiobook has those original interview voiceovers. So you don't just hear her talking the whole time. And then there's also a movie for The Secret that talks about the power of intention and the law of attraction and all of that. So if you have not seen that, heard that, whatever, I strongly suggest that you do, because man, your life can change. And you know, I used to listen to the audiobook like non-stop because it's just so inspiring all the time to hear and to listen to. That wasn't supposed to go there, was it? It's so inspiring and it's so relaxing. And it's nice to, you know, kind of reaffirm with yourself that you can actually change things in life. And goodness gracious, I have been off my rocker lately, and it's frustrating as all get out. And you sit there and go, why am I acting like this? Why am I, responding like this? And so it's just kind of important to recenter yourself sometimes. And I think that putting together things like vision boards can really help, especially when it's like relaxation ones where it's just inspiring and, calming to see whatever calms you. A lot of people like the beach. And so I was looking at stuff to how to relax, and gosh, there was a lot of beach stuff. And I am not a beach person. I am sorry. I don't like the beach very much. Sand and heat and all that mess. And I live in Texas, y'all. The beach is not so beautiful down here. If you've ever been to Galveston Beach, you know that. And so yeah, I'm not the biggest person when it comes to going to the beach. I would rather just kind of hang out and go more to the woods and where it's cooler and calmer. And there's not a bunch of people running around like crazies, and yeah, you get kind of left alone in the forest. I like that. If you like the beach, let me know. I know a lot of people do. I know a lot of people are serious beach goers and want to hit up the beach as often as they can. I am just not one of those people. I am total introvert. I would rather stay home and read a book than go to the beach. But if you are going to the forest, I am all for it. I will go hiking, no problem. But so Mark Twain had this really interesting quote. He said that you can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. And I think that kind of really supports the whole law of attraction and visualization thing, because if you are able to visualize and really mentally think about where it is you want to be in life and what it is you want to be doing, you can actually get there because you have set goals in mind. You know exactly what it is your intention is in order to reach whatever goal you have, whether it's just to chill the truck out or whether it's to actually be productive and get things done, all that kind of thing. So, I mean, you can come up with any category that you want as far as vision boards go. So this is kind of what I have completed today. I've got Let That Shit Go, a nice calming picture of drinking coffee and reading a book, sweater weather, relax up here, Justin's peanut butter cups to remind me about the power of visualization and attraction, and then Yellowstone Park, and then some aspen trees from up in Wyoming. That is my goals mind map. And then if you want to see, this is the vision board that I created just kind of for fun to put some things out there. A typewriter, and it says, and so they lived happily ever after, the end. And this is kind of my goal to complete my books. I've got 3 different projects going on right now, and this is a reminder to get them all done. YouTube, obviously, hello, because this is one of the things I'm working on. Coffee and plants, because I love coffee mugs, and I've got a ton of plants around my house. Camping, I'm really wanting to go camping here as soon as the weather cools off a little bit. We are in the dead of summer right now, so as soon as it cools off a bit, I would love to go camping, especially by myself or maybe just take Hank. And then this one is to read more. I want to make sure that I'm reading constantly, really filling up my head with ideas and information and motivation. So constantly reading and learning. This is to remind myself to eat really good, clean food, eating the rainbow to stay healthy, keep my health as a priority, because I think a lot of times we all forget about that. And then last but not least, please do not annoy the writer. She may put you in a book and kill you. So I thought that was just kind of funny. And because, one of my projects right now is a memoir. And so I want to make sure that I put the important and fun stuff in there to get everything written down. So this is the other vision board that I worked on in my Wordsworth planner. And then this is the one that I worked on today. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Let me know if you have vision boards. What is some stuff that you include into yours? Why do you have your vision board? All that kind of fun stuff. And I will see you again on Thursday. Have fun, you guys. Bye.